I was in a meeting this afternoon, and then the person was sharing her experience. We were just talking and letting her know some things. We were just exposing her to some things she needs to know about traveling. Then she said, no, that it's not like that. That someone told them that NHS in UK gave him 1,000 slots to employ 1,000 workers. This is the government agency you're talking about. So I don't know how the woman managed to believe that. Then after a while, he now came back with another story that why they've not gotten their COS yet is that they gave him a tier 1 COS and he rejected it.
Alright, welcome back. This is Mydegreeabroad and I am the baby Israel. With me here is Miss Nancy. Alright, Miss Nancy, you're welcome. Alright, today we'll be talking about Mydegreeabroad. So, can you just give us a brief overview of Mydegreeabroad, their services, and what they do?
Alright, thank you, Miss Israel. Mydegreeabroad is a travel company. Not the word company, I didn't say agency. It's a travel company that assists people with their travel processes. Be you want to travel abroad for your studies, you want to travel for a tour, you want to travel to work, you want to relocate abroad entirely. Any service at all you need about traveling, we offer such services. From proof of fund support to visa support to assistance, any service at all you need to travel, or you want to transfer from your school here in Nigeria or any country at all to another country or school, yes, we could also assist you to run that seamlessly.
Oh, that's amazing. So, how long have you been in this business? How long have you been in service? Can you give us a range of years that you've been serving the people?
Oh, Mydegreeabroad has actually been in this business for over a decade.
Wow.
So many persons know about Mydegreeabroad. It's been flying on air, but basically it's agencies that know us more. Why? Because we started for many years now. We've been running a B2B approach, business to business approach. Thank you. So we process clients that travel agencies get. They get the clients, but we are the ones that process all their clients. Different travel agencies, and of course I can't mention it. We process their clients for them. So for over a decade now, we've been into this business. Of recent, we now decided to have a physical office where people can access us, or clients can access us directly, not going through agencies to access us. Because actually we have strong partnership, that's why agencies work with us.
Okay. Well, coming to that, since we have experiences, we've had some people talk about agents, travel agencies that have turned out to become scam agencies, and then they started scamming people. Since we now know that those people were actually working for companies like Mydegreeabroad, don't you think that's going to pose a trust issue? Okay, how do you make us feel that we should trust you?
Thank you very much. That's an intelligent question. Actually, some of these companies that do people, mind you, it's not every travel agency that work with Mydegreeabroad.
That's true.
So some of those ones that do people, it could be for two reasons. One, it could be that they are not working with us, because every travel agency that is working with us, we actually assess them and ensure they are genuine before we can process the clients they are getting and all that. It's not just any travel agency.
Okay.
Secondly, some just open up and name themselves travel agencies. They're not even licensed. They pay for an office, get banner everywhere just to took people and stay for a period of time. Once they've gotten the amount they feel we've gotten our target, then they disappear. So when it comes to that, Mydegreeabroad is totally different. Why I said so is because we are in partnership with not just schools but companies abroad. Some Western schools too, we are the ones that opened it up. People don't even know that such schools exist, or the countries, they were afraid to travel there to study. Then Mydegreeabroad started bringing clients and students to their schools, and that was how it opened up. Many Western schools know about Mydegreeabroad. If I take you through our email, we get messages, please, to partner with Western schools. Yes, they are contacting us, having heard the results from other schools. So please partner with them and help them bring students. So we not just partner with schools, but companies abroad like Campus World, UK registered learning providers, OTHM, Qualify, and name it. We also partner with SI Global. So you can imagine, it's also verifiable. You can go anywhere, ask about us, search about us, both in and outside Nigeria. And you see that we have been in existence for over a decade. We are not running to nowhere. And also our authenticity can be verified.
You partner with West?
Yes. Okay. Because when you want to travel, especially to Canada, your certificate has to go through West evaluation to evaluate it through West. So you should know when you're in partnership with others, professional bodies, mark it, you don't do anyhow, because it will crash your business and it will tame your name too. So when we have something to lose, like now it's obvious, we just mentioned the professional bodies and how wide we are spread and the trust people have on us also. So when you have a lot to lose, you don't do anyhow.
Well, that's a nice one. And in one word, what she's saying is that Mydegreeabroad is actually a trusted company, and they have never worked with the fake ones that you have experienced or that you have heard of. That's a nice one.
Thank you.
Now, moving further, we have some other companies like Mydegreeabroad within the country offering similar services like the one in Mydegreeabroad, right? So can you please just give us a few things, okay, actually that makes Mydegreeabroad unique and makes Mydegreeabroad stand out from the rest?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Israel. I just talked about we not working with some of the agencies that people might have had bad omen with. Part of the things we do is that we actually enlighten our clients. We get them to understand, or we expose them to the things needed, or rather what they need to know when you want to travel. Okay, I was talking with someone in my office and I discovered he has been rejected visa before, because this is actually one of the things we ask. And when we evaluate, go through your certificate and then all the things and your past travel experiences too, or even visa applications, will tell you the chances of you getting your visa. So if it's very low, we are not going to apply for you. No travel agent will do that. If we are just travel agencies, what we'll do is, okay, just pay, we'll apply for you. If you didn't get it,
50-50. Whatever comes out.
Yeah, but that's one. What makes us different? So get to enlighten you, because our name is at risk here. We've made so much impact and so much trust, especially outside Nigeria. So we don't want to tarnish that name or image at all. So we're very careful. So one, we only go for when we are sure it's going to be positive. No travel agent will do that for you. They'll just prefer to collect your money, and all that. We also help you to evaluate your certifications or certificates or qualifications, whatever you're applying with. Some persons come saying that they need a job abroad, because we actually assist in job placement too. We have companies that we work with that when there are openings, they reach out to us. So we work with many companies. If you're interested to travel to Germany to continue your next program, there's an opportunity for you, and it's assured. As long as you have your language proficiency, German language, you're up to B2, it's assured. I just said to use this opportunity to let you know. That's one of the many reasons, or what makes us different and unique. We work with different companies that when there are opportunities opening, they get to us. We need so and so number of workers, or so and so specific number of people in this field and in that field. So we help you also to evaluate your certificates or your qualification, whatever you're applying to then work abroad with, especially for those going to work. I was in a meeting this afternoon, and then the person was sharing her experience. I wasn't even sharing it as an experience. We were just talking and letting her know some things. We were just exposing her to some things she needs to know about traveling. Then she said, no, that it's not like that. That someone told them that NHS in UK asked him, or rather gave him 1,000 slots.
Wow.
To employ 1,000 workers. This is the government agency you're talking about. So I don't know how the woman managed to believe that. But you or I could be laughing, because I have been in the field for a very long time, and I know that such doesn't exist. Then after a while, he now came back with another story that why they've not gotten their COS yet is that they gave him a tier 1 COS and he rejected it. They've already sent 1,000 tier 1 COS to him and he rejected it. That's false, because when you talk about your COS, if you're applying, you know the one you're applying for. If you're applying for tier 1, you apply for tier 1, apply for tier 2. So what you applied for is what they will give you. They'll either give it to you or reject your application. So there is nothing like them giving you what you didn't apply for. And then this year, as many persons are actually struggling to get it. Then someone gets it and tells you it rejected it.
Many people felt this thing.
So different stories, but they don't actually know what's involved. So we don't just guide you or evaluate your certificates. We also expose you, so that even if you should go and meet anybody or agency saying they work or they help people to travel, there are some things you should hear from them, or you hear from them and you don't know this is not
possible.
Yes. So that's one of the things that makes us unique. Also, admission abroad. When you want to study abroad, when we apply for you, you get your admission offer in few days, just few days. Some of the offers come the next day actually after the application. But the maximum few days time you have your application, because you went through us actually. It gives you an edge going through us. There are some schools that, assuming they charge £15,000 as school fees, and then you're going through Mydegreeabroad, you would have some discounts here because of our partnership with them. So that's another thing that makes us unique. And last but not the least, some persons, the woman that said they will get a job for them, or they've gotten rather, that the COS was rejected, it's just a CPD she has. And for you to get a job in any for you to get a job now, that's actually the qualification. You need to have your NVQ, National Vocational Qualification, and not just having NVQ again, but what or who is the body that certified that NVQ? And some other persons get deceived. They tell them when you have 15 CPDs put together, it's equal to NVQ level 3. Please, there's nothing like that. If you get 1 million CPD, all of them meshed together is equal to CPD. So that's just the exposure we take people through. So for the NVQ, we partner in synergy with LEICAD. LEICAD is a British institute that runs NVQ programs that are Ofqual UK regulated. I don't know if you've heard of Ofqual before. So Ofqual, just like here in Nigeria, we call Ministry of Education. So they are Ofqual UK regulated, and you can use it to work anywhere at all in the world. For instance, if you have the NVQ, it's verifiable by West if you're traveling to Canada. Or if you're traveling to UK, you don't need to verify it to any European country at all. It's a certificate already. So they're not verified enough. So that's one of the things that actually makes us different. Anything at all you need for your travel, full package in one.
Ms. Nancy, thank you very much for such an exposition. Before we go, what advice do you have for Nigerians aspiring to travel abroad?
Okay, first of all, the first advice I would give to Nigerians is that they should prepare before traveling. Please, very important to avoid being stranded there, opting for a menial job or turning a refugee. Be prepared before traveling. Get prepared. The second advice is that it's more affordable to prepare here than when you get there, when you travel. Because when you travel and you discover that you need some qualifications or certifications to be able to work or even further your studies, when you're told the price in pounds, you see that's what makes some, they get stranded because they can't afford it and they don't want to come back. So they just get stranded, they're opting to do menial jobs and all that. So it's cheap and affordable for you to get them here, those qualifications you need. You can imagine having OTHM and Qualify here in Nigeria, a British institute running it for you at affordable price. You can just get your qualifications before traveling. And the last advice I'll give is, please, when you want to travel, things are not funny now. And some persons actually sell landed properties and valuables just to achieve their dreams, their goals, aim, or aspiration, which is good, a good dream, a good plan. But where there is a challenge is that they don't keep themselves abreast with information, current information. When you do that, when you research, when you go to these travel agencies or companies, you'll be able to know the ones that are not genuine.